Headline: Global crisis looms. Strait of Hormuz blockade threatens oil supply, leaving key nations facing economic catastrophe. The escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East have brought the critical Strait of Hormuz to the precipice of a potential blockade, a development that would trigger a catastrophic global economic crisis. Analysts and governments worldwide are sounding alarms, identifying the nations most vulnerable to such a disruption, which carries bigger ramifications than Venezuela for the global oil market and economy. A closure or severe restriction of passage through this narrow waterway would choke off a vital artery of international trade, sending immediate and profound shockwaves far beyond the Middle East. The Strait of Hormuz is arguably the world's most important oil transit chokepoint, with approximately one-fifth of global petroleum consumption and a significant portion of the world's liquefied natural gas, LNG, passing through it daily. A blockade would instantly remove a massive volume of crude oil from the market, leading to unprecedented price spikes. While virtually every oil-importing nation would suffer, some countries are particularly exposed due to their heavy reliance on Middle Eastern oil and their lack of alternative supply routes or strategic reserves. Countries most impacted would include Asian economic powerhouses. China, Japan, South Korea, and India are critically dependent on oil imports from the Persian Gulf. These nations collectively import the largest volumes through the strait. A disruption would cripple their manufacturing sectors, send energy costs soaring, and could push their economies into deep recession. Their energy security strategies, which often include building strategic petroleum reserves, would be severely tested. European nations, while less reliant than Asia, many European countries still import significant quantities of oil and gas from the Middle East. A blockade would drive up global energy prices, impacting European industries and consumers already grappling with high energy costs. Developing economies. Many developing nations with less diversified energy sources and smaller financial reserves would face immediate economic collapse, struggling to afford basic energy needs, which would trigger widespread social unrest and humanitarian crises. Even the United States, despite its growing domestic oil production, would not be immune. Global oil prices are interconnected, and a severe spike would affect its economy, drive up inflation, and significantly impact its allies and trading partners. The prospect of a Strait of Hormuz blockade is a dire warning of potential global economic upheaval, demanding urgent diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and secure this vital passage.